Don't give up, brother. You're so close. You have no clue how close you are to getting to where you want to go in your life, right? You think that you're not making progress. You think that you're a failure. You keep losing over and over again, and things seem hopeless right now. But let me just tell you, you're well on your way. If you're struggling, if you are feeling that feeling of suffering right now, you're on the right track. Look, it's going to be hard to get where you want to go in life. If you have big goals, if you're ambitious, if your vision for your life is grand and you want more than the average person, then you're going to struggle. And it's going to be so hard and grueling, and the pain is going to be insurmountable, or so it seems. It feels like, man, I'm never going to get over this. I'm never going to push through this. But you will. Just remember this one thing. The only way you lose is if you quit. You see, there are a lot of us who have really massive goals. We have unbelievable goals. And I remember hearing this line recently that there are no unrealistic goals. There's just unrealistic timelines, right? We set ourselves these arbitrary timelines, like I have to get here in 6 months, right? Or I have to be here in a year. And we don't get there, and then we start to go down this spiral of depression and anger that we didn't reach our goal, and then we quit. But little did you know that if you just kept going, maybe within a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you would have ended up hitting that goal. And it would have all been worth it in the end. But you'll never know because you quit. You quit too early. People have different timelines and different levels of progression in their lives. Some of us progress later than others in different areas of our lives. For me right now, the area of business is the one that I'm working toward. Right? There are a lot of people my age, 21-year-olds, people even younger than me, making a lot more money than me. And I used to have that make me feel like shit. You know, I would feel like horrible about myself. Like, oh my God, you're 21 and there's 17-year-olds and 18-year-olds making so much more money than you, right? And I'd feel bad about myself. But now when I look at that, I'm just inspired, and it reassures me that all these people who are saying that I can't become a millionaire, right? In my 20s, who say that in my early 20s, I can't hit my goals. I know that they're just wrong, because there's far too many examples of people who are even younger than me who are millionaires, right? So I know that I'm going to get there. And, you know, I've been on this journey this year. I failed multiple times. I've tried and tried again and tried again, and I've failed and I've succeeded in some areas. And I've seen the progress that I've made. I've seen how much I've learned, right? I've read easily over, 120 books probably this year, I would say. I've, built out a course. I, started posting daily on YouTube and putting stuff out on Instagram. I tried going in the agency space now, and I've seen a little success there. Got my first client. Like, guys, I just got to remember that I'm in my first year of business. And all the people that I look up to who are successful have been in business for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? They got decades on me. So I know that I'm going to become like them. I know that. I'm just in the early stages, and I love reading autobiographies of all the most successful people of all time, because I hear them say in all their autobiographies how much they suffered and struggled at first. And I'm like, oh, you're just there. You're just there right now on the path of progression. But you are going to hit that. You're going to hit that big goal that you want. I'm talking to myself right now and you. You are going to hit it. It's just a matter of time. We don't know if it's going to happen in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, but it will happen. if we stay consistent and we keep going every single day, and the frustration's going to come, but we push past the frustration, and we hit it like head on, right? And then the frustration becomes weaker and weaker and weaker, and all of a sudden we're not frustrated anymore because we are moving forward at such a pace that it's almost overwhelming. So I call it the tidal wave of success, right? It's going to accumulate over time by staying consistent every single day, pushing hard every day. All of a sudden, we're going to have a massive tidal wave of success that comes in, and everyone's going to say, man, how'd you become so successful so fast? So fast? No, my friend, it wasn't fast. Look at me struggling. Look at me struggling for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. I have it all documented. That's why I record these videos, so that all of my progression, all of my suffering, all the struggle is documented. For you guys, if you're watching this in the future and I'm successful in any area of your life that you want to be successful in, if I am someone that is looked up to, and I hope that I can provide inspiration to people. If I'm someone who's looked up to in a couple of years, then I want this all documented. I want people to see me in the beginning, when I was struggling, when I didn't have anything, when every day was a grind, getting up at 4:30 every day, working out, meditating, putting out these videos for you guys, documenting my journey. I want you to be able to look back and say, oh, he was just where I was. Just like all successful people, they're not special. They were in the position that you are in right now. All the most successful people in the world, the Elon Musks, the Zuckerbergs, the Gateses, the Steve Jobs, all of these guys. And guess what? They all looked crazy at first. People didn't believe in them, right? Who's the crazy one now? They changed the world. All the people who called them crazy have done nothing with their lives. They've lived average and ordinary lives and have made no difference in this world. But they left a mark on the world because they were willing to keep on going even when everyone said, hey, you're crazy, man. Maybe you should just take it easy. Maybe you should just go live an average and ordinary life and not pursue your dreams. That's not us. The idea of that disgusts me. And it should disgust you too. Because we're meant for more. We're meant to do great things with our lives. So keep pushing forward, brother. You're on the right path. If it's hard, if everything seems like it's all over the place right now, like nothing's working out, like you're suffering, you're trying, nothing seems to be working, good. That's business, man. And that's how it starts off. All the successful people have affirmed that for me, that I look up to, that I listen to, all their books, podcasts, interviews that I've watched. There's a common theme. They all suffered. And that's what it takes to build something great. That's what it takes to start a great business, to start an inspiring movement. We're well on our way, brother. So go for it. Don't let anyone knock you off track. And if they do, if they don't believe in you, they don't belong in your life. Flat out, they don't belong in your life. Get rid of them. Surround yourself with people who are winners, who are going after it, who are optimistic every day, despite struggling, despite the failures. Put yourself in a community of like-minded people. And that's why I created the Discipline Institute, actually, which is the first link in my description. Guys, it's a community of young men who are striving to become better every single day, who are winning, who are leveling up, who are supporting each other on our journey of life. I was really lonely when I was on this journey originally, and I had no one to help me, so that's why I created the group. I had no one around me, no one who was like-minded, and I felt hopeless, lonely. So I hope this group can be a place for you where you can connect with people who are like-minded, and I want to create that community for you all because I didn't have it. I'm really grateful for you being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay optimistic, brother. Stay on the path, and I will see you in the next video. Proud of you. Bye.